Now that you've actually pulled into the town proper, you can see the brutal and ruthless pillaging that has happened all across the town. The streets are littered with the dead. Primarily human, as this was a primarily human town, but also some halflings and gnomes and some dwarves and occasionally like an orc scattered in here and there, perhaps being overwhelmed. But this appears to have been a full-on rout and an absolute slaughter. Food stocks, animals have been, entire pins have been pretty much like left up and just like butchered, as well as people have been butchered too. Bones and other undesirable affectations left behind. Houses have been thoroughly and entirely ransacked of valuables, belongings, furniture, anything that they might find valuable, you reckon. Difficult to say who exactly would have been responsible for this. On occasion, also, quite a number of banners scattered around the town. And rather than describe the banner for you, I'll reveal how the banner looks and the imagery that is upon it. If you'll look a little bit to the south, the Springford section.
Oh my.
For anyone who has a relationship with the Emperor or the Archmage, you may roll those relevant dice sheep if you so desire. You can skip rolling, and we'll utilize the 5 that you have unspent with the Archmage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. With the caveat that 5s, tend to have something attached to them. Alright. For you folks who have 5s or 6s, it's pretty much everything that's Archmage related, because Jasmine didn't trigger anything with the Emperor. Okay. The emblem depicted upon these flags, the banners here, is that of a famed frost giant warlord, known only as the Frost Fist. Originally, once upon a time, he did lurk in the southwestern sections beyond Horizon. But it's difficult to say what with how, giant drama goes, because it's not really a thing that the Archmage pays that much attention to, giant politics. But he's known to have left the region, and operating outside of the Empire, has gone further east. To see his banner so close to the Midland Sea would be, A, unheard of, because it's usually too warm around here for frost giants to feel comfortable, and B, never knew he went this far east. But this is most assuredly his sign, that of a Frost Claw Gauntlet. The Frost Fist is so well famed because, unlike pretty much every other frost giant, the Frost Fist is depicted and is only seen clad in his full plate mail. Attacks against him pretty much have to bypass his armor, because it is so thick and massive, the metal plates so interlocked and so well meshed around his body, physical attacks just aren't a thing. Perhaps if you were a giant, you could bypass through the armor, or if you were exceptionally skilled, you could find chinks in it. But he is a terror because of that massive full plate he wears.
Assuming you can describe it to us. Those you found out.
So there are no casualties that would have held these banners. They've just been thrown here randomly.
It looks as if the banners that you're seeing have been stuck into the ground upright to proudly present themselves.
Are they giant-sized banners?
They would not be too unwieldy for you. Although you are a dwarf and are short of stature, a medium-sized creature could carry these around. There are some that are larger than others.
Alright, well,
Some of them have been used to impale and spear people to walls or the ground.
Certainly suggests a certain level of strength, and that some people didn't do it, but don't really think this changes our mission statement a whole lot.
Does give us some insight, though.
We do know why the bandits have gotten so much worse recently.
Another slaughter.
Dwohurim, you also would have some more information about frost giants in particular, just due to your connections. Frost giants are, of course, a menace to face in both melee and ranged combat, and most assuredly, you would not wish to use a cold attack against them. They are quite capable of wielding both melee and ranged weapons quite effectively, and in the giant hierarchy, while they're not the strongest or the best, it's, again, this is so far away from, not just from like the Giant Walk Mountains, but this is so close to the Midland Sea too. You're right on the coast. It's temperate weather here. Giants simply don't come this far into the Dragon Empire. Especially not these. Like, Cloud and Storm Giants fucking live in Overworld land. And Hill and Fire and Stone Giants and Frost Giants tend to live on the outskirts. This isn't something that Dwohurim has heard of.
Maybe the colder winters build them out?
Or maybe they caused it in the first place.
Perhaps. Maybe he's acquired lots of bandit lackeys who are desperate to serve something or other.
It's always a possibility.
Find out best by kicking in their door, right?
I suppose so.
Looking off around the city, Jasmine, your companion, will begin sort of like signaling towards you that it sees something. Maybe like pecking on like your shoulder or like hopping around.
You know, where does Mirv indicate you?
Mirv indicates in the easterly direction, towards the towers and the fields that have mostly been untouched by fire.
Yeah, then we'll stop then. Look at Mirv. Nod understandingly. He kind of pauses the group. Mirv spotted something. That way.
I mean, it is considerable distance towards the east, but thankfully, Mirv has some good eyesight.
I think we should investigate whatever it is. And be ready. If there are things attacked around here, it might be more of these. Could be survivors, but I feel it might be more of these. Whatever caused us. Bandits, the giants, whatever.
Then we should go meet them.
We should.
She nods as she's already drawn the bow from her back.
Okay. I will move you into some comfortable beyond far away distances. That will be as far as you can end up moving in this situation before you're spotted. Particularly Geráck.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and
So basically at the horizon.
As you folks march towards the east. You stand currently in a field that is only just beginning to see signs of growth. Next to one of the looming stone towers. Off in the distance in another field, that is certainly beyond far away, is a number of larger creatures gathered around a campfire, singing happily as they nom on creatures that look remarkably like yourselves. Nearby are also several canine dogs with fiery auras around them, who are also enjoying the noms.
Joyous days.
There's a few banners pitched around that have the same frost fist insignia upon them. Although these large, giant-like creatures, ogres and trolls, are not wearing anything particularly to that. Nor are the hellhounds.
Quite a few of them.
They
Well.
spotted us. Okay.
Mr. Paladin, if you think we should go away and not engage them,
No.
then do say so.
Jasmine's gonna engage them.
We don't have to, but I think it's what's gonna happen, yeah?
I mean,
We should, and probably take one of them captive as well.
If we can.
So one of the mooks then, or do you want one of the officers?
None of these are mooks.
Nope.
They have the circles around them.
Oh damn.
As long as it can talk, it could even be one of the hellhounds for all I care.
I mean,
Yeah.
what do ogres and trolls speak? I mean, I don't know if we could even understand.
Their singing is not in a language that I think any of you would know, except for Dwohurim.
Alright.
They're just speaking giant.
Rather crude forms, but they're certainly getting the points across. It's a rather bawdy song about raping and pillaging, by the sounds of it, and then eating the flesh of the weaklings.
Romantic by giant standards.
Moving any closer would necessitate stealth checks that you folks would have to make, and hellhounds are rather perceptive.
This tower here, does it go like up?
It does go up quite a bit. The stone tower looms basically like the top of that would be in far away for you.
Can we
So-
see the top of it? Are we sure that there's nothing up there?
You, like, if someone was like laying, like hugging the floor for whatever fucking reason, no. But if like one of those creatures was standing on top of it, you could definitely see them, and you don't see anyone of that size.
I mean, they probably couldn't even get up into it, to be honest.
So it's either empty or there's like a dozen snipers.
The door is not on this side.
There might be some inside there, but who knows? Yeah, if Geráck moves, he's gonna get spotted because he can't sneak, so...
But could we like move like perpendicular with the side here and
Sure.
go behind the
No.
tower?
Yeah,
Like as long as we don't go closer than beyond far away, maybe
Right,
it's gonna be okay.
I mean, I'd be okay with trying to sneak a bit closer.
Well, I just want to get behind this thing because then we'll be like in sight
Sure.
cover at least.
Sure.
Yeah, it would limit their ability to charge us, and yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like it's better than standing in the middle of a field.
Yeah, of course.
So we should just like go here.
All right. I'm gonna just stop as you guys like move into the square then for me.
Okay.
Right.
Let me check something. All right, you're fine.
What's that? Huck the wall.
The door does not appear to be on this side either.
It's most likely here.
Probably.
It
But,
might be.
you know, we may get a much better position to
We could
jump at
hide
them
Tempus
from.
in the well.
That is certainly a well. The ogres and trolls, even the hellhounds, appear not to have noticed you. They are currently sitting down, or in the hellhound's case, is laying down, enjoying themselves.
We should probably just charge them. Just have Geráck run at them and see how far he gets.
Yeah.
Oh, about to hear.
That's inside far away. It's fine.
I think it would be better.
Aurelia could get in the middle
Uh,
of them, right?
Are any of the ogres or trolls carrying ranged weapons?
On the one hand, maybe. On the other hand, I would then be in the middle of them.
They do appear to have a number of rocks scattered around, and considering they're large creatures, they could probably throw those things at you,
Yeah.
even though they're not dedicated ranged weapons.
Alright.
You don't know how far an ogre can throw a rock, but, I mean, you saw what a hill
Well,
giant
I
did.
have, yeah, exactly. I have seen a giant throw a rock, so about the same probably.
They're not as big as hill giants.
But yeah, they aren't very small either.
They are certainly not small, no. Especially not for you, Geráck.
Yeah.
Oh, the dwarf.
They're about the same size, right?
I would say we just charge them really, because if we keep trying to sneak around, we are going to get spotted and lose any
mean-
sort of surprise.
Getting a surprise round might actually just be worth it in itself, right?
Yeah, if Jasmine just opens up
Like
with a volley
two
of
of us
arrows.
gets to yeah.
Your highest initiative and the person that does the attack.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to make an attack, but you could certainly like move as part of the surprise round.
You could move and then shoot.
You can move one square, but you're still beyond far away. Far away is 2 squares.
Yeah.
You could shoot the hellhounds. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah, why
decent.
not?
Yeah, sure. Let's just engage surprise and yeah. Ooh, don't think these other creatures are gonna talk anyway.
All right. You folks can roll for initiative. You need to determine before you do so, though, who will be acting in the surprise round, irregardless of initiative. Who's the one-player character who gets to act?
Goger
say
first,
Jasmine.
give him the
Me,
exclusive.
well, I don't want to spend my stuff on hellhounds though.
Okay,
Sure.
Jasmine first then.
Sure.
I would almost say Geráck so he can get close enough so that he is the target, because he is the best target, objectively.
That is also true. Okay.
Yeah, and my initiative is pretty bad, so.
Okay, well we can give it to you.
All right. And then you can roll, and we'll see whoever's the highest, who's not Geráck.
I'm going to use my plus
Oh,
10
God.
initiative.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
So
I
whatever
did
my roll
too.
is, plus 10. So 26.
Also, train stance.
Let's see if anyone can read this one.
But my train stance once is not triggering on round 2.
When's mine's done? I got 4.
It's not possible to give my initiative to someone else, is it?
No.
I don't want to act first.
Oh, you do by 1. Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn, sheep. You really took this far, huh?
I know, like, Gryph used his plus 10 to initiative, and here he is looking up at the 220s at the top.
Like, this is not what I wanted to use my 20 for.
Well,
I have lots of attack rolls that later will need a
well,
20.
Geráck, you're the one who's been chosen. So, irregardless of who rolls highest, you get to go ahead and act first during the surprise round.
Alright. I guess Geráck will just double move over here.
All right. From
Shouting
around the town,
insults at the trolls and ogres.
they wheel their heads, looking sufficiently surprised, and then Aurelia. Your impulses are just too damn good.
It's true.
I mean, you'll probably get to act again before them, right? So
That's actually a good point.
you have crazy. Like, they're probably not going to beat a 34.
They're probably not going to beat a 34.
Probably not. So
As a matter of fact, God will confirm it's mathematically impossible for any of them to beat a 34.
That is a good point. I'll just go balls to the walls here. Fuck it.
And then you run into the trap.
Wait, what?
They wouldn't set traps here. I'll move action here.
Okay.
I'll take my extra move action from my boots to go here. Then I'll do a springing mantis strike
Okay.
against the closest hellhound.
Alright. Let's see here. Go ahead and give you a whopping +4 bonus on the attack roll. As it turns out, a 32 will hit the armor class there. The Hellhound is really surprised.
Okay, then, since that's most definitely my first attack, that's another extra 13.
Okay. That's 38 points of damage. The Hellhound is staggered by your surprising springing mantis strike.
And then I would like to take my extra move action from my, what's it called? Leaf on Wind to disengage.
You don't have to make a roll for that.
Alright, Geráck. Let's do it like this. Okay.
Sure. Geráck will stand up.
Hellhound's still singing like. "Rawr, rawr."
Okay, let me go ahead and roll initiative for our friends now. That was a 20. That's amazing for you. Was that a... I gotta check before I roll any more. That was a fucking 20. How about that? Good job, Ogre.
Yay, I'm still in front.
Oh,
Oh.
Troll there showing off. Got some Hellhounds.
Better than
Hellhound.
crits on us guys, right?
Yay, I'm not last.
Hellhound 3. And then Hellhound 4. As he also like look at Aurelia, your turn.
Let's see, how many move actions can I get this turn? Probably 2, let's do it. Okay, move action 2, engage with the Hellhound again, as she
Alright.
darts in and out. For a Wind Horse Shakes Mane. Tail
Okay.
slap. I don't think there's any escalation die yet, so that's low.
That is still a hit, and it is dead.
Okay, I would like to take the extra move action to hide behind Geráck again.
Okay.
There we go.
As Aurelia, through a series of, I don't know. What is it? What have you done to this Hellhound?
Aurelia essentially, after hiding behind Geráck for a split second, darts forward again with a overhead tail slap as she does like a salto or something, like a forward roll, just smashing it into the field where it's still eating, and darts back again, hiding it behind Geráck again.
Some might wonder what the fuck was even the point of hiding behind him the first time.
Yeah,
With your
yeah.
initiative of 34.
Supersonic speed.
Anything else in your turn?
No.
Dwohurim, you're up.
Aha. Well, I have so much long range stuff that it really isn't a whole lot. So, guess we could take a move. And, Dark, who do you imagine you would want to shoot? One of the ogres, or?
I mean, if one of the ogres gets close enough into far away range.
One of the trolls is going to be before you, so
I'm
probably
gonna
that
shoot.
guy.
I'm
What are
gonna
the
shoot that hellhound with my
Okay.
bow. Just check that the to hit is correct here. I don't have a to hit in it, of course, because it's a bow. But that would be a.
That's a miss.
Alright. Can just take the miss damage then.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Tempus.
Okay, let's see. We'll take a move action. Let's see. Let's throw a piece of my cutlery.
At.
The Hellhound 1, the top uppermost Hellhound.
Okay.
And yeah. So that's the dice roll. So let's see. Roll 1d20 plus 5 plus 6.
That hits.
Sweet. Roll, and it's even. Woohoo! And it's not engaged with an ally, so never mind. 166 plus 10.
Okay.
33 damage.
That is a
Bad.
mighty blow with your cutlery. Enough to stagger the Hellhound. Faux show.
And give me momentum. Woohoo!
This troll, over here, quickly rises from his sitting position, barking out orders to the ogres, as well as the other troll. Dwohurim, you will understand this to say, "Get the scaly one."
He'll translate that.
As creature quickly propelling itself off, will stand here and with a running start will throw a big rock at Aurelia.
Oh boy.
27 versus physical defense. That is certainly a ranged thing.
Okay, Aurelia will try to parry the rock
Okay.
and succeed, taking
take-
only half damage.
You take 13. Aurelia basically, like, after hearing the prior warning from Dwohurim, you might want to duck.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
As, like, the
Tower
rocks are, like,
shakes.
half crushes into, like, your shoulder. Jasmine.
Looks at the parrying of the rock for a moment, blinks, moves up with slight amazement, aims at the troll who just threw it, using a Deadeye Archer to aim and is going to fire her longbow at it.
Okay.
That one?
Anything else for your turn? That was a move, standard, and quick action spent.
Yep. I'm out.
Alright. Well,
By now.
this ogre, quickly propelling himself from his sitting position as well, will follow suit with as his leader suggests. Well, one of the trolls, anyway. He'll start running forward and fling a rock at Aurelia. That will miss.
It's a miss, yes. Nice.
This troll is not to be outdone. At Aurelia.
That is just a hit. Let's see if I... no, I'll take the damage.
Oh, you're not going to spend a key point on that one?
No.
Alright,
I'll save
26 points of damage. That one catches Aurelia square in the chest.
You can only parry so many boulders.
This Hellhound, rather quickly and reflexively, rises up onto its feet and will go rushing for Geráck.
Right.
And it'll attempt to bite him. 26 versus armor class,
Jesus.
motherfucker.
How the hell did that happen? Bites the back of my thigh or something.
Yes, manages to find a chink in your armor. That was an exceptionally well roll for the Hellhound.
Yep.
But it is very gleeful with that.
Only 7 damage though. That's not too bad.
Well, this Hellhound, seeing that Geráck is distracted, gonna go ahead and drag him away over here, as this Hellhound will charge after Aurelia, following the commands of the troll. And miss. That is an odd. This ogre, again, not to be outdone. Smash you good, skinny one! Goes hitting the tower.
No wonder everyone is starving if there's so many rocks in the fields.
Geráck, it is your turn.
Yep, shielding himself from the small rocks falling down on him, but and then he will. Should I activate my Hammer of Fate this combat, or are you gonna do a lot of shit to him?
Well, do you not want me to do a lot of shit? Because I'll let you do it. You can be the one to wreak house this combat. Sure. Go ahead.
I'm
I
not
will
sure.
conserve my power.
I mean, you should use some of it, but I'm not sure
Yeah,
how
I'll
much you were
conserve the
planning on
big
using.
stuff. Nope, I'm not planning using a lot.
Alright, I will activate the Hammer of Fate then. And then I will try to hit the Hellhound.
that like 36 half damage is, you know.
Jesus. I think he got it.
Yeah. Just smashing it into pulp, and
You go,
dealt
yeah.
6 damage to
That's it. Had 19 hit points remaining, so
Yeah.
you overkilled it.
yeah, I pretty much did. And now who should I engage here? Who do you think is
trolls.
the... Yeah.
They're
I
the
will
bad
engage both the trolls.
You can engage one of the trolls.
Okay, I will engage this troll.
Troll's like rushing up because it's all right. It's gonna party with you.
I will end you rightly.
It is not if you're impressed.
That's the order troll too.
This troll, this Hellhound, I didn't roll initiative for, so gets to act dead fucking last. It's a bit slow to the party. Like, scaly one. And it'll attempt to bite Aurelia. And miss. That, however, is a natural even miss. So it gets to make a fiery breath attack as a free action. I mean, it might not target you. It might target the cluster behind you. It wants to target the cluster behind you. This does not provoke. As the Hellhound misses, and then tenses up its neck and lets out a gout of fiery breath. This will target Tempus first.
Yep.
28 versus physical defense.
First things first. Happen.
Yeah, that qualifies. Does full damage.
Damn it. There we go. 90 hit points.
And that removes your momentum.
Ah, yeah, because it was a specific attack. I should have done the swift dodge.
This
No,
is-
yeah, I can actually. Forgot about that. Is I've got the champion feat on it as the triggers of PD.
Yep. There.
I-
That
I-
is still beating your resistance.
Okay, well, bye-bye momentum.
Alright, this is against Dwohurim. 23 versus physical defense.
Oh.
And this is against Jasmine. That appears to be a miss. Hellhound ends its turn. From up above you in the tower, you hear a, "Hey! What's going on up there?" We go to the next round.
Archers?
Aurelia, your turn.
Of course they are.
Well, there's 2 hellhounds, and Aurelia has more than 2 limbs, so she will attack both of them at once.
Using
With
her
a-
final form.
With her final form. General say, yeah. Well, first one against the top one, second one against the bottom one.
18s
Both 18s.
are both enough to hit.
Really? Huh. Okay. And since I've hit them both for the first time, that's another 8 for number 3 and another 9 for number 4. For a total of this for number 3 and this for number 4.
I appreciate that convenience. Yes, the Hellhounds are not that too difficult to hit. They are both staggered and on the verge of death.
That is good enough.
They have less armor than you do. Aurelia. At the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Dwohurim, you're up. Aurelia just did some crazy bullshit.
You know, yeah. That's what she does.
Geráck just charged in there after the trolls, because why not?
Would these enemies be in a group?
Either two.
Oh, well, that's dumb. Well, that's very dumb. Unless I could stand differently, but I don't really want to be the same square as them. You know what? I could help Aurelia, perhaps. She'd like that. Those two are wounded.
They're definitely wounded.
If I go there and engage both of them,
Okay, you can certainly do that.